Yeah, so I'm happy your girl got a job. It's about time. It's been a little minute since this bitch fired me at the motherfucking airport. Or her bitch ass done fired a bitch. But that's okay. I'm glad that God blessed me with another job. You know what I mean? And it feels great, and I'm very happy, you know. So, you know, it feels great. And I'm just relaxing, you know, catching some outside time, you know. Not doing nothing. You know, it was so weird about life. Like, you could tell somebody like one thing, and then the way that they take it, it's like they take it and they switch it into something totally different. And you know, another thing that I like too is the fact that sometimes you do have to move in silence. You know what I'm saying? You have to move in silence, you know? And another thing I just want to let people know is that I really manifested a based on income apartment. Like, I really did. Like, once my baby daddy had went to jail and I didn't have nobody to help me. Pay bills and stuff. And when like the inflation really hit like really hard, and I didn't have a way to like pay my bills by myself and stuff like that, and I lost my 2018 Jaguar. I lost my nice townhome that I had. I moved in with my sister until my next apartment was getting finished in 2 weeks, and she had like a leak in the ceiling, and water got all over my clothes and my shoes, so I lost all my clothes and my shoes. And by the grace of God, like, my kids, they were like at my mom's house, so their stuff didn't get damaged or whatever. And so I was like, dang, what the fuck? So I had lost everything, right? So I was just hurt, you know what I'm saying? So next thing I know, well, I didn't get evicted from there. My lease was up, and then the lady didn't want to renew my lease because we had been fighting and arguing, and you know, people was calling the rent office and all types of weird shit, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. So next thing I know, I'm like, shit. Like I said, I went to my sister's house, had all my stuff in there for about 2 weeks. Everything got water damaged. All the furniture that I had and everything in there, I didn't have nobody to help me move. I was so depressed because, you know what I'm saying, this man that went to jail left me with a whole newborn baby. And I'm like, damn. So I just got really depressed, like postpartum depression and shit. And then so the next thing I know, I'm like, damn. So like I said, I went to my sister's house. Everything got water damaged. And I just didn't know what to do. You know, I didn't know what to do. So I put in for another apartment, got another apartment. Next thing I know, I signed this another lease, and the property manager was like, okay, well, you know, your rent is going to be $1,100. And I was like, okay, bet, you know, I can kind of finagle that or whatever. The next thing I know after that, the rent was $1,100. But then if you fucked around and I was late, then that was another $100, and then if it went to court, then that was another $100. So by that time, all the fee, and then it was another $100 internet fee in there. So by the time I finished, that was like $1,400-$1,500. So I was like, what the fuck? So then I had a work from home job there, and I lost my job, wasn't able to go there, work there anymore. So I was like, damn, because my daughter had got into some shit at school, and you know, like when you be going through training, you can't miss no days. So I missed one day, and that was it. Like, I missed my, the adherence or whatever. So I was like, damn. So next thing I know, I lost a job, lost my place there. So I'm like out, like boom. Tried to go find me another spot. Boom. I went and found me another spot or whatever. And at this spot, I had used my LLC, my EIN at a corporate, and it was a corporate lease. Because when you do corporate leases, they don't have to, and it's not a CPN, it's called a corporate lease. It's corporate leasing. And I had I was using my business, my little food business. Well, I said it was a catering, so I had like a catering service. I was using it as I told them I was using it as a catering service. So I gave them my LLC and I gave them my EIN. This is called business credit. Do some research, people. Like, y'all people so quick to jump on this app and be saying things that y'all don't know nothing about. So I went in there. You know what I'm saying? I gave him all my information. I gave him my deposit. I moved in or whatever. And then, I was having problems then, like, because by that time, I wrecked my car. I wrecked my Jag. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm assed out. Like, everything was going down bad. Everything was fucked up. I was real down bad, right? So I was like, damn, what the fuck am I gonna do? So then I went and stayed with somebody for a little bit. Then that didn't work out, so I ended back up at my mama's house after I ain't been at my mom's house since I was 17 years old. You feel me? And I'm in my mid-30s. Like, I ain't been at my house like 15 years. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck am I gonna do? So I ended up back at my mom's house, sleeping in the goddamn car. I'm like, what the fuck? Ain't no way. I just went from a townhouse to a Jag to goddamn bands in the bank to paying all this money. And at this time, a lot of people didn't even realize that inflation was going on. This was the beginning of the 2020-2021 inflation. And just remind you, I just had a baby. I'm having to buy baby food for my other 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? Clothes. Had to buy all new, brand new everything. Hey, how you doing? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's my sister had told me that yesterday. I seen it. Thank you. And then so, like I said, I ended back up at my mama's house, sleeping at my mama's house in her car because my mama's house it was full. So I'm back there like sleeping in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I slept in the car for 30 days. 30 days I slept in the car. So the whole time I'm sleeping in the car, I'm working at this I'm working at this girl's home. So I'm working at a girl's home at night because I found a job. Like, I'm like, well, shit. If you ever face homelessness, my advice to anybody is to go and get a 3rd shift job. Okay, because if you get a 3rd shift job, then that, you have somewhere to sleep. And then what I was doing was DSP, direct support professional work. You know what I'm saying? Like sitting in the houses with people and but at this moment I was working at a girl's home. So I was working at a girl's home, working overtime from sun up to sundown. My mom was watching my kids for me. You know what I'm saying? I would pay her off, break her off, give her food stamps card or whatever. And then next thing I know, I came up on somebody, bought a little car, a little Lemon, a little Honda. It flopped out on me, you know what I'm saying? Was not working. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck? So I'm still fucked up, So stay strong, don't it all work out. So I'm like, well, damn. So I'm sleeping in the car. Next thing I know, I just broke down crying one night and I said, God, please. And I was writing in my journal, journaling. And I'm like, God, please bless me. Please bless me. Like, I'm like, I don't want to do no wrong. I do right. You know what I'm saying? I get my life right. And you know what I'm saying? Just do right. Because, at the time that I was doing all this, I was living a fast lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Ripping and running up and down the road, running up these streets. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep up my baby daddy and what the fuck he had going on. And the shenanigans and, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to keep up with the Joneses. Well, really, in reality, I should have been investing more in my businesses that I had. You know what I'm saying? I should have been investing more in my family and my time with my kids and stuff like that. But it is what it is, when you learn. So I was writing in my journal, I need a place to where I'm able to afford, and I need somewhere, you know what I'm saying, that's going to help me with my rent. So boom. I manifested that shit, and I manifested me a free apartment. Now, what I'm going to tell y'all now is it's not the best place. It's not the best place in America, but guess what? It's mine. You feel me? If you really just break down, talk to God, tap back in, You know what I'm saying? Keep writing in your journal, manifesting stuff. Things will work out for you. You feel what I'm saying? Just manifest that shit. It'll come to you. You know, just manifest it. Do right by your kids. Do right in life, and good things will come to you. Okay. Now, I want to also let everybody know that, you know, yeah, people gonna talk about you. They're gonna talk about you if you're doing good. They're gonna talk about you if you're doing bad. But what you gotta remember is you gotta stay strong for yourself and strong for your kids, and focus on the shit that you really need to be focusing on. Don't be focusing on what these naysayers and what these haters is saying, because a hater is not gonna put no money in your pocket. Okay, a hater is not gonna give you a ride to the store when you need to go get something for your kids. You know what I'm saying? A hater is not gonna do that. Focus on the people that love you. Focus on the people that only care about you, okay? And do right by people that do right by you. Bless it. Now, I got to get off of here. I just wanted to drop that little jewel, that little video, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I manifested a free apartment. So people try to get on here with the jokes and all this and the third. Man, I manifested this shit. I manifested me some free rent, and I'm glad about it, and I'm proud about it. And it beats, you know what I'm saying, getting evicted from not being able to keep up, you know, when your finances is not right. And also too, if you do get into a situation where, you know, you are blessed with a free apartment, you know what I'm saying, a little cash car, whatever it be, take care of the shit. You feel me? Because if you can't take care of the bottom low shit, God not gonna bless you with no good shit. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the little piece of jewels that I got. You know what I'm saying? Just take care of what you got. I always want to do better and go outside and get better. And if you feel like things are just too much for you, you know, learn to let some shit go. You feel me? All right, Jilly Ray Ray. Mwah.